Hey everyone, welcome to the only McKinsey Solve guide you will actually need in 2026. There are already a dozen of walkthrough videos on YouTube already. I'm not going to waste your time rewatching some click-through screens for 45 minutes. Instead, I'm going to get you fully prepared in under 10 minutes what the games are, what actually matters, and the one practice method that separates the 30% who pass from the 70% who fail the McKinsey Solve assessment. So stick around. My name is Tom. I'm a former McKinsey consultant. I take the Solve test every 2 to 3 months just to stay current on any changes they make, and trust me, they do update it from time to time. I've been helping applicants navigating this first screening step for a while now, and the number one mistake I see is people watching walkthroughs think they understand the game and then completely freeze when the real timer starts. Walkthroughs are not practice, and I'm going to show you how to actually practice for free before you take the real thing. So you just got an email from McKinsey. Congratulations! Before you do anything else, check one thing in that mail: the time limit. If your email says 65 minutes, you're getting 2 games. And if it says 85 minutes, you're getting 3. Most candidates don't even realize there are 2 versions until they're already in the test. So check your email right now, pause the video if you need to. Alright, let's start with Seawolf, also known as the ocean cleanup game. Here's the setup. You're given a virtual ocean environment with different locations that are damaged. Your job is to rebuild a sustainable ecosystem by selecting the right combinations of microbes that balance each location's needs. The game has multiple rounds. Each round you get a pool of microbes with different characteristics. You need to hit specific target ranges for each of those characteristics, so you're essentially solving a math optimization problem under time pressure. Tips that actually matter. Speed is critical. You're timed and most people run out of time. Don't overthink the categorization phase. Quickly sort what's useful from what's not. Focus on the target ranges. The game scores you on how close your selection averages land within those ranges. Nail the ranges, nail the score. Don't stress about perfection. A good enough answer submitted on time beats a perfect answer you will never submit. Now there's something interesting. There's a tool called the Seawolf Solver that literally calculates the optimal microbe combination for you. You input the data and the target ranges, and it spits out the best possible answers instantly. I use it every time when I practice for this test to make sure I get familiarized with the scoring. I show you where to find it in a minute, because it's also the fastest way to understand the scoring logic before you sit in the real thing. Game 2 is the Red Rock study, and this one catches a lot of people off guard because it's completely different from the Seawolf game. Red Rock is a data analysis exercise. You're presented with a research scenario. Think of it like a mini case study. You get multiple exhibits, tables, charts, data sets, and you need to work through several phases. Tips: don't rush the investigation phase. Take a moment to actually understand the data before jumping into questions. Misreading an exhibit early cascades into wrong answers everywhere. Watch your units and time periods. They love throwing in different timescales or units to trip you off. The written report is where most people lose points. Double check every number you plug in. If you have the 85 minutes version, you will also get the Sustainable Future Lab game called the SFL. This is the newest edition as of 2026. SFL is a situational judgment test. You're placed in a scenario where you're part of a consulting team working on a sustainability project. You receive briefing materials, emails from stakeholders and data tables, the whole picture. Then you go through 2 phases: priority ranking, rank action items by importance, and scenario questions. Pick most and least effective responses. Tips. Think like a consultant. The correct answer almost always prioritizes stakeholders' alignment, data-driven decisions, and long-term impact over quick fixes. Be consistent. The test tracks whether your answers align with the coherent decision-making framework. Contradicting yourself across questions will hurt your score. Read the briefing materials carefully. The scenario questions directly reference details from the briefing. Skim it, and you will miss context that changes the right answer. Okay, so now you know what the free games are, but here's the thing that nobody wants to say out loud. Knowing what the games are doesn't help you pass them. I've talked to many candidates. The ones who fail almost always say the same thing. I understood the format, I ran out of time, or I knew what to do, I just couldn't do it fast enough. That's because watching a walkthrough and actually performing under a live countdown are two completely different experiences. It's like watching someone park a car on YouTube and then trying to do it on your own driving test. The knowledge is there, the muscle memory isn't. And here's what makes it worse. You get one shot. Just one. If you bump the solve, that office is done. You typically can't reapply to the same location within 12 to 24 months. So the stakes are real, and McKinsey doesn't give you a practice version. And that's why I use SolvePrep.com. And it's what I recommend to every candidate I work with. 3 things matter about it. 1, it simulates all 3 games, the Seawolf game, the Red Rock study, and the SFL, under realistic time pressure back to back, just like the real assessment. Most platforms only cover 1 game, and honestly, most haven't even updated for the 2026 version of the test. SolvePrep has. 2, it shows you exactly where you went wrong. After each session, you get a score breakdown with specific guidance on how to improve. That feedback loop is everything. You're not just practicing, you're getting better each round. 3, the Seawolf solver is built right in. That tool I mentioned earlier, it's inside SolvePrep. Input your microbe data and get the optimal answer, and train your pattern recognition against the possible score. It is not advised to use this tool in the real solve test, as this is considered cheating. And here's the thing, you don't need to pay to find this out for yourself. The first session for every simulator are completely free. No credit card, no trial that expires, nothing. Just go to solveprep.com right now, sign up for free and play. See your score, then decide if it's worth it. The McKinsey Solve assessment eliminates 70% of candidates before they ever see a case interview. The people who pass aren't smarter. They are more prepared. They've built the speed and intuition that only comes from repetition. They've already panicked at a countdown timer, already misread a data exhibit, already ran out of time, and they did it all before the real solve test. So here's your next step. Go to solveprep.com right now, link is in the description, run a couple of free sessions, see where you actually stand, and go from there. If this video helped, drop a like and subscribe. I post updates whenever McKinsey changes anything about the solve assessment, and good luck with your application.